let's see. Let's put it this way. Okay. Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Day, Political Anderson, Don Wiley, GPS Robo Knight, and Ellery's, Gordon, and so on and so forth. HAARP, in a sense, is one big giant antenna capable of sending and receiving for Aurora research, but basically it's an antenna. Okay, then they show you guys, Buckley even comes up, Buckley Air Force Base shows you on theirs they have one big satellite dish capable of sending and receiving, like basically an antenna. And then we have the LHC, which is this big tubular device capable of mathematical computation, smashing particles to find other particles and modeling certain aspects of life in a sense. Okay, now Joe, Harry, Bernard, Robo Knight, Dave, if you're trying to become God or assert yourselves to be God over a planet or within technology, stolen property, and people don't agree with it because of your behavior, Joe, and I told you, Joe, Harry, Bernard, Robo Knight, through this adventure here, I've been shown like 2 different kinds of stories, a bunch of different things. You guys pop clicking the brain, putting in memories, taking it away, blackening things out, making it white, changing all this stuff. But the question is, or the debate is, who is really God? Is it Kim, you, Joe, Jehovah, Jesus, whatever? So, put it to you this way, Joe Zillig, the Indian Vader of lies, Bernard of lies. You guys keep saying people are stupid. See, you mark up my face and do all this stuff, Joe, for using the word stupid, but Preacher Boy today used the word stupid, making a reference to the Bible, right? The Bible said something. But the whole point is that you guys did not abuse him, but you fucking mark me all up and screw shit up. Joe, what it does is lends credibility of another reality. It also means that homicide, or, you know, maybe one of your boys, like, you know, ran away, or then you guys set in a clone to take stuff over, whatever. But the point is, if there's a big argument or dispute on who is or who isn't God, and you guys are all moving in and out, lying, cheating, and you're saying Brian, the big point is that, Joe, you got to ask yourselves, as you're sitting there trying to force your way in with Bernard or Perlita or Dave as gods over the earth when you're not, ask yourselves too if the consciousness of the world agrees with that. Because if it doesn't, they will use those devices like I just listed there to, you know, either counter you or say, okay, if you guys are going to keep being that sinister and criminal, that hypocritical, they, Joe, like Saint Joe, Saint Bernard, Saint whatever, they will put that in there for you, Joe, Bernard, Robo Knight, Ellery's, Gordon, Dave, Balamorad, Perlita, and load up your stank until you guys get it, because we've already loaded up your stank before, Joe, Bernard, and it didn't work, but yet you guys keep asserting, oh, we were cheated. It never really changed. Now did it, Bernard? Because you're a piece of shit, because of an event that we can't get past, because you guys keep trying to cover it up or change it. Dave, Joe, you people overwrote somebody else in authority for your crap. So, Joe's like, so did Mighty Kim come in behind you and smack you down? Okay? And then do the same thing to you, Bernard, or her friends? Smack you down after you guys did something to her? Get it, Joe, Harry, Bernard, for your little white expense? See, what happens, Bernard, is maybe Kim, when I was working on my Acura in Colorado, she saw me, you know, get JB Weld, that spray stuff like WD-40 in my eye socket, and she said, you know what, screw it, and then she took you out, Bernard, right? Just like she took out Jill or Haley and Miranda. But the thing is that you guys keep trying to overwrite something that was agreed with, that worked, with you guys' sinister criminal mind, because that's the only thing that Joe and the cowboy hillbilly Robo Knight are over there do. You know why he's in disagreement with me? Because they know they fucked the people over here, took their stuff, and then, you know, Bernard, Robo Knight, Ellers, put your stuff in. And we'll let you, but it doesn't mean it's going to work correctly, because if you're out of balance with what once was working. That's the moral of the story. That's what happens when you have war. David, you're a murderer. Perlita, you're a mass murderer. Bernard, you're a mass murderer. Balamorad. Dave, Joe, you just used the whole, you know, black and white thing, Joe, to get an advantage. But that makes you a mass murderer, Ellery's Robo Knight, because you use something to get an advantage. The cowboy hillbilly shit, and then make everybody else deal with it.